That's all that's left. These gloves weren't taken off for 3 days. We traded the axe. Without it, we couldn't go out at all. When the gas was turned off, we had to chop wood. We didn't have an axe, we exchanged it from an old man. With his help, we cut down the bottom of the bucket, so it was like a stove. It's all to sharpen the tool.
Mariupol resident Maxim Komisarenko shows a simple set of tools that saved his family from starving to death. When the neighboring 5-story building was bombed, together with his wife, they went down to the basement of their house, where they equipped the shelter of their own. There were about 40 of them in total, Maxim says. Everyone shared food with each other, but there were problems with water. It had to be collected under bombing from a stream in a neighboring area. Before the evacuation, Maxim was able to get some water and brought a little to the Dnipro as a keepsake.
And on the 15th, when I left, it was my turn. And I had the small car and we loaded 70 liters into it. It had already been slammed, and as soon as we came up, about 11 or 12 hours, and just everyone was gathering, they gave a green corridor. The taste of Mariupol, and this water was unloaded. No one needed water because everyone was leaving.
2 days, Maxim and Kristina Komisarenko were getting to the Dnipro through Berdansk and Zaporizhia. They took their friends with them. When they saw that it was relatively safe here, they decided to allow themselves a little pleasure.
And first of all, we took doner, and my husband told me, just take for me doner with everything, with all the buns. This was the most delicious one. For how many? For a long time.
It was possible to take a minimum of things with them. Alexei Belous, a friend of Kristina and Maxim, says that the only memorable thing he brought from Mariupol was his great-grandfather's premium watch.
Here is a view of the Ministry of Culture of the URSR. 1964 for Mykola Panteleimonovich Sokirko. This watch was presented to my grandfather. He was a cultural figure in Ukraine. It's like saying, well, you know, a family heirloom or something. I don't know. This is the only thing that connects me with some distant roots.
In Dnipro, the guys got acquainted with volunteers who help with the arrangement of IDPs. In more than a month, Svetlana Lyshinska and her team placed 600 people from different towns of Ukraine in a new place and provided everything necessary.
Various requests are coming. Someone comes without money at all, and this is a demand for free housing. Someone wants better conditions. They have finances, and then we are talking only about utility bills or rent, but basically the largest part is for free. Everything that is possible, food, two-way covers, pillows, linens, medicines, we provide them with everything that is possible. For the owners, you can make an appeal to the residents of the Dnipro. Everyone who has free apartments, houses, maybe you can rent a room. Please call, write, because now there is a very high demand for housing.
Still, 160,000 civilians stay in the occupied Mariupol, according to the city council, and they all need help and evacuation. Reported by Marina Stepanenko, Natalia Belokudry, UATV News.